name's John Luce. I'm a volunteer. I'm now the director of Convention of States Action in New Hampshire. And I do not claim to be an expert on this topic. I am pretty passionate about the topic, and I'm cramming like I'm expecting a big exam tomorrow to be able to learn more and more about this. This has been a great civics lesson. So I want to just begin by reading what the late Senator Tom Coburn, who was a big supporter of Convention of States, said. And he, by the way, was somebody who reached across the aisle. He had friends on each side of the aisle. If there's one thing that Americans have always agreed on, it's that government functions best when decisions are made closest to the people. And he says, only through a convention of states may the clear, unfettered voice of the people be heard and overreaching government be reined in. So you all are the closest to the people. And one of the reasons why I think this is to be passed HCR 3 is because you actually are so close, your constituents can actually meet with you. They can talk to you, you're interacting with them. There's a great deal of advantage to that. Convention of States is basically, we're a big tent. We're a grassroots movement. We have 5 million people across the entire country. There's over there are about 16,000 petition signers in New Hampshire alone. So you can see the level of support that we've got. And I think that I'm not going to review any of the stuff that we've gone over. We are concerned about the imperial presidency that's going on, that's accrued powers. And we see all these edicts that are being issued. It doesn't make any difference whether you're a Republican or a Democrat. We know that in 4 years' time, that can be reversed very quickly, 180 degrees. So that's one of the reasons why we need to have something like a convention of states. Now, I passed this out to some of you. I'm not sure if you all have this, but there was a national poll, and I think this is really important for you to understand. First of all, 68% of Americans back a meeting of the states to propose amendments for fiscal responsibility, limits on federal power, and term limits. That's 68%. 59% of Americans trust state legislators more than Congress. That's you. They trust you because you are close to them. And therefore, actually, I think Congress only has like a 17% approval rating. 71% of Americans believe additional limits on federal power are needed. 88% of Americans support term limits for career politicians. That's what got me involved. And if you look at the voter breakdown on this particular poll, and I will be happy to pass this out to you, it's 38% Democrats, 37% Republicans, 18% independents, 7% unaffiliated. So we're a big tent. I think we have to try to strive to meet common ground. And I do request that we respectfully request that you pass this application out of committee for full vote of the House. We see it as critical for this committee to not restrict our constitutional rights without a debate before the entire House, to simply send representatives to propose amendments with other states. Thank you very much.